Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to yet another meeting of Sattvic Toastmasters Club. Today's is an unconventional meeting. Normally, we do have speeches, evaluations, and some more activities. Today, we have decided to limit our total session within two activities. One is a keynote address by distinguished Toastmaster Raghu. The second one is a table topic marathon. As you all know, many people come here for understanding the ways to have a healthy lifestyle. So we do have a series of sessions every week, every month, which gives some insights into the way of healthy living. To take us more into healthy living, and most of the people sitting here are experienced people. They have experienced a kind of a health issues, or maybe they at one point of in their career or in their life, they found it very difficult to have a healthy balance between work and life. And all are experienced people, and finally they found that there is a particular way through which they can definitely improve their life. And that is how this club was created. This club was created with an intention of coming together with people of similar mind. They are very conscious about their health. They are very conscious about a proper way of living their life in a happy way. And welcome to all. I can see some of the guests have joined from different places. Mr. Kuti, could you just unmute your audio, and if it is possible, just switch on your camera also. We would like to see you, and we would like to welcome you to this club. And please introduce yourself and talk about how did you come to know about the club, probably in 30 to 45 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. My name is Kutti. I'm from Perth. I'm in a club here which has been started for about 2 years, but I've been with Toastmasters for a while. And in WA, it's in Perth in WA. And I came to know about your club is through, I just was looking through Facebook as usual. And then I came to today, this morning, and I just came to know there is a meeting today. And it's about health, like you said, but most important for me at the moment, and the best subject that I need to know as much as possible, because I am aging and the sicknesses have been picking up. Diabetes is my number one, that I have at the moment, and I need to reverse that. So that's one of the purpose. Yep. And thank you for inviting me and having me over.
Thank you for joining in the club. Please do visit our club regularly. We have exciting sessions.
Yep. Sure. Thank you.
And Kanwar Inder Singh Kurana, are you there? Inder Singh Kurana?
Yeah, I am here.
Okay. Could you introduce yourself? How did you come to know about this club?
I am a retired bank executive. I came to know about this club from my daughter-in-law who lives in Bombay, and she is a Sattvic practitioner. So she told me to attend this meeting. So nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining, and welcome to the club.
So nice, brother. Thank you. Be blessed.
Rakhi Jain. Rakhi, are you there?
Yeah, sir. Good morning. I'm Rakhi Jain from Jamnagar, India. I'm a teacher. I came to know this from WhatsApp group only.
Okay, great. And welcome to the club. Please do attend the meetings regularly. If you feel like giving any feedback, you can put it in the chat box. Linda is there. So, and definitely we'll get in touch with you for further taking this journey forward. And Mabel, Mabel, are you there, Mabel?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Could you introduce yourself, Mabel?
Yes, I'm a Toastmaster from Albuquerque, New Mexico in the U.S. And the club I belong to is one that is focused on the accredited speaker designation and professional speaking. And I, like the other gentleman, was looking on the official Toastmaster page on Facebook and saw this. And of course, it caught my eye because your focus seems to be health, if I understood it correctly. So that's what made me hop on quickly.
Great to know that. Please stay in the meeting for complete time. And we have an exciting keynote session also on how to reverse diabetic. And before that, let me hand over the control back to the Toastmaster of the day. Today's Toastmaster of the day is none other than our distinguished Toastmasters, Raghunath Raju Sarikonda. I would request, I pronounced your name for the first time, DTM Raghu. With a huge round of applause, let me welcome distinguished Toastmaster Raghunath Raju.
Thank you. Always smile when somebody pronounces my full name without any error. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Before we dwell into the meeting, let me introduce all the role players today. Starting with Shahid, who is the timer for today. Shahid, can you please quickly introduce your role and how you are going to help us?
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, good evening, and fellow Toastmasters. Myself, Shahid. Today, I'm taking the role of timer. Time is very much important for every one of us. So, if you take the example of our Toastmasters, we start on time, we will take our time, and we will close on time. So, time plays a crucial role in everyone's life. So, being a timer today, I will be showing a few cards: green, yellow, and red. So based on the time, so I will be showing, so to wrap up on time. So over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Raghu.
Thank you very much, Shahid. Now, let me introduce the grammarian for today, Ashish Sinha. Ashish.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Hello, everyone. This club is about health. So why not select the word of the day, which is very particular to this club? So what does health mean to you? It's not only that you don't have illness, but it's about well-being physically, well-being mentally, well-being socially. So I have kept a very simple word of the day today, that is health. Please try to use as much as possible. And this is my experiment to see if we use a simple word, how many people can use that. So let's try it out and figure it out. Now for idiom of the day, it is also similar to the word of the day. And it is to be fit as a fiddle. Fit as a fiddle. And there's an interesting story behind it. So if you know about musical instruments, they need to be kept, well kept. Now, violin was supposed to be well kept. And if as a person, you are healthy, you are actually keeping your health at a very good level, energetic level, then you're called as fit as a fiddle, okay? So if you are healthy, you will be fit as a fiddle. With that, and yeah, if anybody is using word of the day, I would request everybody to show thumbs up to encourage them. And if anybody is using idiom of the day, I'd encourage everybody to show double thumbs up to encourage them. Or you can use even the emotions in the chat. With that, over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ashish. Vrinda or Pramod, one of you would like to take the accountant role?
Yeah, I am doing the R counter role. So hello, everyone. I am the R counter today. As an R counter, I'm going to do a health check on your speeches. Basically, I'm going to look out for the crutch words and pauses. So words such as I, you know, and repetitive words are the ones that I'm going to look for and produce a report towards the end of the meeting. That's my role today. And with that, I hand it over back to you, DTM Raghu.
Thank you very much, Vrinda. Okay. Talking about health and being a club that's going to talk about healthy living, we thought of introducing a new role called Health Master. So one of us in every week will come and then talk about health. And today we have our friend JK Arora, Toastmaster JK Arora, who will be giving a healthy tip. And the timing is 2 to 3 minutes. JK Arora, up to you.
Yeah, good morning. Today topic is health master. I'll introduce us in 2 minutes. Yeah. After reading Robin Sharma book 5 a.m. Club, I was too much inspired. I joined 5 a.m. Club, and even if I sleep at 1 a.m., still I get up at 5 a.m. because I have scheduled my morning hours with very stepwise. Like 5 a.m. Get up. I join 5 to 15. Then I do yoga exercise, and then I write a book on 20 minutes. I do journaling in the morning. So my morning 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. is fully filled with activities and for body and mind development. 5 a.m. I start with exercise, then I do a morning prayer, then daily journaling, I do it, then 20 minutes walk and yoga, we do it. So everything is very pack to pack, means everything I do in a systematic way. And before 8 a.m. I was complete with the weekly schedule. So these practices has collectively reflect a holistic approach to my personal development, well-being and productivity, and align with the principles which I've read in the book of the Robin Sharma and his teaching. And it developed in my leadership and it developed my confidence. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, JK Arora. Hope that inspires everyone to start.
Hello. I had just one query regarding diabetic patient. My wife has got diabetes for the last 5-6 years. I just wanted to know whether it is same taking sugar or this honey or jaggery. Are they same, or we can prefer honey and jaggery over sugar?
So in this thing, we are not at in the section where you're going to talk about diabetes. Probably we can ask in the end. Is that okay?
Okay. No problem.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for that tip, JK Arora. Hopefully everyone will get inspired by that and then start waking up at 5 a.m. and making it productive is another thing. But challenge is waking up at 5 and then make it healthy at 5 to 8 a.m. Trust me, once I start waking up in the morning, I started enjoying my life. I mean, I'm getting the extra hours to enjoy in my life. When earlier I used to wake up late, it used to look like my days are shorter. Anyways, coming back to the topic of the day, let's talk about nuggets of healthy living, and then we talk about diabetes. Or rather, what is diabetes? Let me ask you a question. What is diabetes? What do you think is diabetes or high blood pressure? What are they?
These are ailments, illnesses.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else who want to talk about it?
Raghu, I think it's a lifestyle disease.
Exactly. Anybody else who want to talk about it? When you say lifestyle diseases, what changed? What changed? Did our grandparents have diabetes? How many of them have? Do you remember any of your grandparents having diabetes? Are they parents? At least I've seen my grandfather who was fit till he died. He died at the age of 85, natural death. He never used specs. He walked every day and he used to have healthy food, no diabetes, no blood pressure. He had a healthy life. So what changed? What changed is that several things that have changed, and that's what we are going to discuss today. And it's starting about healthy living. Healthy living, mainly to how things have changed And what is it that is happening now, right? First of all, what is healthy living? Is that where our mind and body both are holistically healthy. That is when we can say that we are leading a healthy life. It all started post-pandemic when I had severe side effects. But before that, let me talk about a little bit background, how it all started. So I'm an IT engineer by profession, and as like any other IT engineer, I've rubbed my back and started working for hours. I never cared for my health. And there was a time in my life where I worked almost 2+ years for 16 hours a day. Trust me, 16 hours a day, and then never cared about the side effects. And then when I realized I already had a severe back pain and high blood pressure and then pre-diabetic stage. I then went to a state where I started working on my health. But then the pandemic hit and we were sitting online, continuous hours. And then I was awarded by this blue frame glasses because I had to use them. Without them, I cannot see. I have blurry eyes. And then after the pandemic, when I started absorbing, I was plump at 103 kilos. And then also after taking the vaccine, this is what happened to my body. I got severe allergy around complete body, and I had to scratch continuously, and they were giving me tablets which had high side effects. And if I don't take the tablet, the itching continues, and it was hell like anything. Which is when I approached few specialists, they did my testing, and these were my reports. Right? Actually, not. This was report after continuous using medicine and everything. And this is my report where my HbA1c was at 9.3 and the estimated average glucose was at 220. 220. And then my lipid profile was at this high triglycerides at 488 and total cholesterol at 245 and all other averages are super high. There's a risky stage. And guess what? My blood pressure was at very high level, which was about 180 by 120. When my wife was undergoing a health issue and they checked her BP at a hospital, then I said, jokingly went and checked my BP, and then they were almost at a stage that admitting me in the hospital, but I just ran away from there. Then I was talking to my friend, Dr. Mary Thomas. That is when she was so afraid at the point that she started me to monitor on daily basis, and she was also asking me. And then I started working towards a healthy lifestyle. And today I'm going to share how things have changed and how I was able to reverse most of this situation. First thing is what we ignore in our sedentary lifestyle. Most of our lifestyle is we ignore water because of that cool drink. We start drinking all that sugary drink, whether it is Coke or Pepsi or Mountain Dew, डर के आगे जीत है, or whatever the ad says, or anything else. We are so much fond of those drinks that we add it to everything. Trust me, I've seen people drinking Coca-Cola with biryani, Coca-Cola with your meals and everything. Starts with the taste and then it goes to a position where they say that it is necessary for the digestion. And from the digestion, it goes to a stage where it starts killing your body and you don't even know it. But trust me, if something that is going to help you in the digestion is only water. As keep saying in our epics is that water is none other than eternal how to say juice or like amrit for our body because it is necessary for a body. The body is made of 60% of water. Just like how earth is made of mostly water, even our body is made of 60% of water. And you need water for everything, whether it is for maintaining body temperature, whether it is for lubrication, whether it is for digestion or flushing out toxins. Everything you need water. So you need to maintain the water in your body. And how do you maintain? How do you drink water? You cannot just gulp in entire water at a time. So you need to start your day with water, at least 1 liter of water. At least no, it's 1 liter of water that is prescribed. You can have at least 1 or 2 glasses in the morning, a warm water, right? And then and the entire day for women, it is recommended that you should have 8 glasses or 2 liters, 10 glasses for men, which is 2.5 liters. If you are pregnant, it is 12 glasses, and if you're very active, it is 12 to 16 glasses of water. There's something that most of the people ignore, especially in India, is the pH value of water. It should be between 8.5 to 10. Next time you have someone to look at your RO, please set the pH value at this recommended value, not below that. Okay. And then also occasionally drink alkaline water. This will help you a lot, especially to maintain the gut health. Remember, you need to start your day with warm water. If possible, at times, at least a glass of hot water. Something interesting to know that the in the place known as God's own land, Kerala, I've seen many people drinking only hot water, and they add the bark of a tree to make it more healthier. So probably what you can do is add sorry cinnamon and drink hot water. That might help you and both flushing out toxins and same time help you in proper digestion. I do it on a daily basis, and this has helped me a lot. And if there are situations where I cannot drink hot water, I at least drink 1 liter of water of normal room temperature. That helps me to have a healthy day, whether it is flushing out toxins in the morning or whether it is being active throughout the day. So this has helped me, so it should help you too. Next thing is workouts. We all make excuses when it comes to workouts. We all say that I don't have equipment, I don't have that. And then even if we do, we start buying everything. For example, my eldest son, he wants to buy so many things at the time, but he doesn't want exercise after it. You don't need anything at all to exercise. Did coming back to our grandparents and then parents, did they have all those gym equipment at home to exercise? Nah. They did their work on their own. That was the only exercise. And I would recommend start with that. Start by walking. Take those mini walks necessary. Instead of buying online, go to your grocery store by walk. And anything that wherever you're gone want to go by walk and avoid taking bicycle or your bike or your car. I at least try to go by walk to anything that is in a vicinity of 3 to 5 kilometers instead of just going by car. That has helped me a lot because by our body is made to walk, to exercise, and we should celebrate that by being as active as much as possible. Do workouts, as many workouts as possible. Avoid using lift. Take the staircase. I know there are certain situations when the building is too high. At least till 5 levels or maybe 10 levels. I have a friend who never uses lift. In our office, we have about 10 levels, but then he always uses the stairs to climb. That will help. And then use cycling and swimming also. That will also make you very active and will help keep you active throughout the day. It gives you a freshening day. Active listening or active living will keep your mind active throughout the day and for a long period. Be active as much as possible. Regular exercise also will release endorphins, which will keep you in normal mode. And I do regular exercise by walking and then exposing myself to sun and then also doing Zumba and yoga on daily basis. This has kept me active, and same time exposing to sun has kept my vitamin D level at normal and has helping me a lot to build my bone strength. And this exercise also helps you to boost your immunity, and same time it helps you in a normal digestion process. Next thing is healthy eating. Now, what does healthy eating mean? Let me stop sharing and then ask a question. What does healthy eating mean to you? Can somebody answer that?
Eating
Hello?
balanced food.
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, eating balanced diet or balanced food.
Okay. Anyone else?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I want to say that healthy eating is without any excess of sugar, particularly, and oils. If we don't consume excess of oil and sugary things, then it will be our healthy eating. If we add vegetables and fruits in our diet, daily diet, it will be very helpful, and it will go for a healthy eating.
Thank you very much.
Eating with vitamins food.
Okay, thank you. So we are all so conscious and today, and then we have dietitians. We have doctors who are prescribing how to eat and what to eat. Did that happen in the earlier days? Did they consult a dietitian or doctor to maintain healthy diet? Did they control everything like what we are doing today? It's not happening. Something has changed, which is causing why we have to move towards healthy diet. Let's look into that. Okay. First thing is there's several things that are happening, right? We are moved from eating fresh vegetables to eating something that fresh vegetables and fruits to something that is stored for a long time, and that is causing a lot of issue. So you should move towards eating vegetables, eating fruits, and eating salads as much as possible. Why? Because vegetables are going to give you minerals and vitamins as much as possible. It gives you high fiber that helps you in proper digestion and flushing out toxins from your body. This helps you in weight loss, reducing your blood pressure, control your diabetes, and reduce heart diseases. Now, okay, that's lecturing, but I have added fruits and vegetables to my body, where I eat a lot of vegetables as much as possible and fruits as much as possible. And I've avoided all the sugary items. And guess what? This summer season, when we had a lot of fruits, mangoes especially, I ate as much as possible, but that didn't even spike my diabetes at all. These are natural sugars, and these are easy to digest for the body, and it doesn't affect you. Of course, if you're not in a chronic kidney disease, it's not good for chronic kidney disease that much. You need to limit that. But if you're in an earlier diabetes stage or in diabetes as a second stage, which is okay for you to have them. Next thing is avoid snacks, right? Whether it is chips that you're having, or whether it is the burgers, McD, everything that you're having outside, avoid them, kick them out, and replace with healthy snack. Well, I have kicked out all those snacks. I don't have anything from outside, and I tend to replace with the healthy food. This has helped me a lot. Now, on the pretext of healthy snacks, all these products on the shelf is dead food. Look at anything you buy and then see whether it has high sugar or high white flour, refined flour, or flour that is not necessary. And there are several ingredients. Even the sugar is found in several other naming conventions and dangerous composition, which is not at all good for your health. Any health snack that is being advertised is not good at all. avoid all those shelf products. And guess what? Even the long life milk that is being sold has fluorine in it. On a not fluorine. It has a component called, forgot the name, but it has a component which is usually used to store the dead bodies. That is not at all good for you. So next time that you're trying to buy any shelf product, look at the composition in the back, not on what they're trying to advertise as. Even your brown bread is not actual brown bread. It is just brown color added to normal white bread. It has completely maida, which is a white flour, refined flour, not at all good for your body. So avoid those snacks. And I have completely kicked out all this dead food from my body life. Move to millets. Millets today are available across the world. Guess what? Why millets? If somebody asks me why millets, because you don't need to use any pesticide for producing millets. And that is very good for your health. It also helps you in anti-aging. It building healthy cells, high fiber, high nutrition, improved digestion, and again helps you control BP and sugar or rather diabetes, and then helps you improve your heart health. Now, it is also very good if you're considering as a replacement for everything that you're eating and easy to cook to at home. You can replace the rice or the bread that you're eating now with the millets. But one thing that you need to know is do not mix and eat 2 grains at a time. Eat 1 grain per day, 1 grain only per day, whether it is rice or millets or maybe wheat, whatever you're eating. But first thing that you need to know is your brain cannot process more than 1 grain per day. It will help you in proper digestion, right? Because each item that we eat has its own digestion timing. So you need to use that. These are 5 whites that you need to avoid from your kitchen. The first thing, starting with your refined sugar, completely kick out. Do not use any product at all made of white sugar. Second thing is the refined salt. I still remember in my childhood, we used to have sea salt that was used in everything. And then you also used to use rock salt. But somehow, all the industry revolution comes and people start using this refined salt or iodized salt on the pretext of healthy product. But it is not at all good for your body. It it increases the risk of blood pressure and also heart diseases. So pick it out of your kitchen and start using rock salt or sea salt. Rock salt, also known as Saindrava Lavanam in our Sanskrit, and is available in most of the Ayurvedic stores in India and across the world too, right, today. And next thing is avoid rice, processed rice. You can have single polished rice, which is brown rice or red rice that you can use, but stop using white completely polished rice because they're removing the healthy product out of it, the bar, and then making protein powder and everything outside and then selling you at a high cost and then it's giving you that useless product known as white rice. Avoid it, kick it out, and start using brown rice or red rice in its place. Processed wheat, they call it in, they give it different naming conventions to it, but avoid processing wheat and try to actually most of the doctors today, especially Ayurvedic doctors, say that do not use wheat at all, if possible. Or at least if you want to use, just use it once a week. That's it. Do not use it more than once. And milk, of course. But I'm going to talk in detail about milk. So I have completely kicked out refined sugar, refined salt, and processed rise out of my life. And also, of course, milk. Now, talking about milk, what is being sold to us on the pretext of milk again? So you can ask me a question. What my parents, my grandparents, everyone drank milk. So what changed? Even when it comes to epics and tales in India and in other countries, we have people who endorse milk. We have our gods and demigods who have endorsed milk, who drank milk. What changed now? Because everything changed. They want to give milk to such a large population, which is why they started building dairies, and then dairy it has become commercial because there is no space where the cows or buffaloes don't have enough space to even stand sometimes. Another thing is they are so cruel to them, whether it is artificial insemination or whether it is being given some toxins, injection or hormonal injections to give more milk, anything, and also the way that they're using machines to draw the milk. And in that process, the pus and red blood cells come in the milk. So in milk, we are on the pretext of milk, we are drinking even pus and red blood cells, and sometimes even faces that are part of it. The antibiotics and the hormonal injections that are being given to the cows and buffaloes is getting added. The side effects are being added to the milk, and then the lot of fat that comes to that. And because they're being fed to different kinds of food, sometimes all the wastage from our restaurants are being fed to them. So that is why the milk has also become acidic, and it also causes ca calcium loss for both the animals and for us. Instead of building calcium, it is giving a reverse effect here. So think about it, what you're drinking on the name of milk. I have completely avoided milk and the milk byproducts, and that has helped me a lot in building my health. One more thing that you need to know is the adulterated milk that is being sold in Southern and Eastern Asia. On the pretext of milk, we are being fed adulterated milk where they adding urea and shampoo and etc. other products and making it just look like a milk. You can make curd out of it. You can make the ghee, what we use in our normal byproducts, especially Indian ones. That is all. Everything is made out of it, but still, it is not at all good for you. You can see many videos across the internet where they talk about it. Think about what you're thinking, drinking on the name of milk, and trust me, most of the milk that is being sold across the world is either adulterated or unhealthy for you. If you know a source where the cows and buffaloes have a free space enough for them to roam around and where they're treated properly, they're not artificially inseminated, where they are not given any injection for extra milk, and they don't use machines to get the milk, probably that's a good source for you to get the milk. If you don't know, then you can avoid. And trust me, there are no hospital beds for people with the protein loss, which means that we don't need that so-called protein from milk. There are many other sources for protein, plant-based sources that you can do, plant-based milk that you can use. You can also make curd out of plant-based milk. Now, eggs and meat, even the same problem with that. Now, the chicken that we are eating again across the world, I'm saying, they're being tortured, and the so-called babies that have been with their mothers are being tortured here in the poultry industry. All the males, they get killed, and all the females that are kept there are being forced to give the eggs on daily basis, and that we are eating there. The injection that are being fed to, the kind of food that fed, and also the horrible condition they are living in. And what is happening today? The girls especially who are being exposed to this kind of food, whether it is milk or eggs, where there are so many hormonal injection being given, are are getting, like, for example, they're getting their first period at a very early age. Earlier, it used to be 13 years when the girls used to get matured, but right now it has come to as low as 7 to 8 years. It's not a special case. I've seen several people, and I was surprised that at 8, at 7, the girls are getting matured or getting their first period. That's not something good for the society today. And the causes, but they were being either exposed to the unhealthy dairy or the eating eggs and chicken. Think about it next time that you're buying them. Are they healthy sources? Unless you have proper healthy sources, I would say avoid. Even our body is not meant to eat meat. Guess what? It takes almost four, about 48 hours sometimes our body to digest meat. And then at that point of time, it might get even rotten and it start causing all the health issues. It increases the infection sources and also increases the weight gain. I mean weight of body and all sometimes causes the cancer, especially the colon cancer. I would say avoid both eggs, meat, and dairy. I did that. Smoking and drinking. Now it all starts at your college or school level where you think it's fashion, then you get addicted to it. I've literally seen my uncles and my father who were exposed to smoking and drinking, and I always hated that. I never did that. And this is affecting today because you get addicted and then slowly it start eating everything. Your it causes respiratory problems, it causes colon problems, it causes digestion problems, it lowers your immunity, and then slowly it causes cancer, right? And it shortens the span of life. Last but not least, even if you're living, you are a living patient. You start aging at very young age, right? And you start looking like a very old man at only 30 to 40 years of exposure. I have seen two of my colleagues, one dying at 25, one dying at 23 out of heart attack because they had unhealthy food habits. They were drinking and smoking profusely. I tried to convince them, but they were not listening, and this is what happened. One died while climbing steps at Tirupati, another died in his sleep. This happened years ago, and still I've seen many a people lose their life in this. I don't drink as smoke, and I think that has helped me a lot in this process. Stress. We all build stress. We don't sleep properly, we don't exercise properly, and then we start keeping thinking a lot. We need to reduce our stress to control our blood pressure and also avoid our diabetes to high. How can you do it? Sleep properly, sleep on time, and wake up early, as J.K. Arora has mentioned. Sleep early, and then before sleep, avoid looking at your mobile or TV or any other electronic device. What you can do is 1 hour before you want to sleep, read a book or listen to music. Okay, not high music. It should be soft music. There's several kind of soft music that's available that can help you sleep properly. Now try to sleep early, that is before 9:30 a.m. If it's something that's not possible, try to sleep by 10, and then have at least 6 to 7 hours of sound sleep. I actually mean it, sound sleep. And if you're snoring, if your partner is complaining of snoring, that is something that you need to work upon certain things. First thing is your breathing, and second thing is your weight. I had strong snoring issues, but then I noticed that it is side effect of my weight and also my breathing issues. Then I started doing my yoga and also pranayama, which helped me to control my breath properly. And also when I started exercising and reducing my weight, My snoring problem has completely reduced. And now I sleep sound. Okay, sometimes it can also happen that your magnesium levels are less in your body. So you can take magnesium supplement that will help you a lot to sleep sound and tight, and also your muscle will loosen up. Do meditation, that can also help you a lot to do that. And you need to maintain work-life balance. Doesn't matter how critical resource you are, how crucial you are at work, anything at all. There's no excuse for not maintaining work-life balance. I'm talking about out of my experience where I have wasted a lot of my time working several extra hours, and I recognize that nobody cares. Even when you're not working, someone else will start working for that company. But remember, your family needs you, and you are world to your family, and you have to be there for them. Remember, when I came to know about my health issues, I only saw my two sons before my eyes. I literally seen my three uncles dying of chronic kidney diseases, leaving their family in distress. I didn't want to do that. So I started maintaining work-life balance properly. Now I spend time as much as possible, and then I work properly, but just in the working hours. And I do not try to extend them as much as possible. And that has helped me a lot to be at peace, and also given me time to work upon myself. There's no excuse for you not to do workouts. Be responsible for your choices. Stop blaming others, and this will give you independence, and at the same time you will be free from all negative thoughts. Trust me, that you need to kick out the negativity from your body. And the last and and the right thing to do is maintain your relationship with the Almighty. I don't have anything for the people who are atheists, but if you believe in any religion, I don't care if it is Christianity or Islam or Sanatan Dharma, Hindu, whatever it is. If you believe in Almighty, then maintain relationship with them by praying and then giving surrendering yourself to Almighty, and start thinking about the side effect of anything that's going to do. Just do what you can do best. That will remove stress from your body. And one best thing that occurred to me was working on myself with intermittent fasting. Now, if people keep coming to your house, then you never get time to clean, right? Similarly, what's happening around the world today is that we are continuously eating, and then some people say that you need to eat small meals around the time. No, even that concept is wrong. You need to have meals, but then there's a time when you have to leave your body free continuously, right? So that time exactly 16 hours minimum. Your body has been made by Almighty as self-cleansing, and same time it also need to digest food, and also need to cleanse completely, and need to rest. Think of a situation. Now, if you are eating late and then continuously your eating might not help you in a proper sleep. If you want sound sleep, eat early, and same time let body be free, right? So at least maintain 16 hours of fasting on daily basis. Use the 8 hours to eat, and then body also need detox. So either have a hot water, or make some hot tea out of flower or leaves, or maybe have detox juice, or maybe coconut water, anything that you can have at first thing in the morning. This will help you a lot in detoxifying your body. Do not just get up in the morning and start having your meals, whether it's bread or maybe some snack. No, do not eat it. First, drink water, hot water, or any detox juice, right? And then ensure that your last meal from your previous day and the first thing that you're taking, it doesn't matter anything, unless it is water, First thing that you're taking in the morning, there should be a gap of 16 hours, which is when the body can start healing within. If you want to reverse your diabetes, if you want to reverse your high blood pressure, or whatever ailments that you have that you got from your lifestyle, it is that you need to do this. And then if you want to do better with their warrior diet, something like that, you can increase this timing to 18 by 6, or maybe you can do 20 hours of intermittent fasting. Sometimes there's 1 meal a day that you can be 23 hours of intermittent fasting with 1 hour window where you can eat. So I've started from 10 hours of intermittent fasting and slowly increased to 16 and followed for a few months. And now I have increased it to 23 hours a day and then just eat for 1 hour in the 1 hour window. At times it is okay if you want to relax it a bit, but follow it strictly that you maintain at least 16 hours a day for it to. There are some other things where like people eat, stop and eating, where they give a gap of 1 day or 2 days in between. Sometimes they fast for 2 days a week, fast for 1 day a week continuously. So this will help them to cleanse. But the mostly known intermittent fasting and proved across the world is 16 hours a day. So ensure that you follow this and help. Trust me, if you have thyroid problem, if you have diabetes or anything, this is the first source of cleansing your body. And once you start it, even if you are not able to reverse, at least you can reduce it by at least 50%. And even the medicine power that you're using right now will be reduced, right? And after following all these, this is my HbA1c that I have taken in September 2023. 4.9 from 9.2, and also my glucose at 94 from 250. Now this is my lipid profile. You can see that triglycerides were more than 480, and today it's at 70, and everything else reduced a bit. I'm still working on some aspects of it, and then right now I'm working on throwing away my glasses, and I'm sure I'll be able to do it. So what about you? Do you want to just sit and not do anything, or will you wake up and start working on your health? The choice is yours. Whether you want to be healthy or make excuses, just sitting in your couch, in your sofa, it's up to you. This is my journey where I reverse my diabetes and working towards reversing many other things. If you want to talk, if I have to talk about even my skin problem, it just went away as soon as I started on my diet. It didn't even wait till now. No, fun fact is I used to have a lot of migraines earlier. I didn't take a single pill for last few months, either for fever or either for the throat infection or either for the migraine that I used to take earlier. Think about it. It is in your hand. Your health is in your hand. If you want to grab it, grab it. If you want to make excuses, it's up to you. So now I'm open for questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Sir, I just wanted to know whether we can take honey. Honey is a good source of sweetness for even diabetics also.
Honey is okay. It's better than sugar, I would say. But still, as vegans, we avoid honey. We avoid all animal byproducts, so we have quit on honey.
I see. What to take for instead of honey? What should we take as sweetening? Whether stevia is good, stevia plant.
Stevia is again a processed food. It's not good. What I use is dates as a sweetening thing.
You are using
dates.
Dates. Sir, actually, we have planted stevia plants in our home itself. their leaves we can use?
You can use them. If you have the direct source, you can use them.
Okay.
And you can also use jaggery in the place of sugar.
Jaggery also. Jaggery is good. Huh?
It's not healthy completely, but it is okay.
But
it's
somewhere I have gone through some articles that jaggery has got so many benefits for the body. They were enlisting so many benefits for your body if you eat.
It does. The problem is, while producing jaggery, they still add sugar to it in many sources. So you should have proper source. And second thing is, it is also not good to a level. If you compare with the natural sources of sugar, jaggery is also not a good product.
So jaggery is not pure, no? That is a problem. Okay.
Any other question?
Yeah, thanks, Raghu. That was insightful. So, what time we should eat fruits?
Okay. So one thing that I've done is replacing. So when I started on, right now I'm an OMAD, but before, when I was not an OMAD, I used to have a detox juice in the morning, and my breakfast was replaced by fruits, and then I had a lunch that was made of millets. So you can replace your breakfast with fruits, but thing is, do not have mixed fruits, and that is not advised by even Ayurvedic or any doctors. You should have a mono fruit, one single fruit at a time.
Sir, one thing more.
Thank you.
Sir, one thing more, sir. What is your schedule of 16-8 intermittent fasting? What schedule you baptize?
You can follow any schedule that you want, but thing is, as this Ayurveda suggests, do not eat after 7 p.m. in the evening, or at least 8 p.m. Do not eat after 8 p.m. in the evening. That's what Ayurveda suggests. Okay, so you can schedule your 8 hours window as per your body, as per your schedule. Doesn't matter. But it is advised not to eat after 8 p.m. in the evening.
Okay.
So schedule it accordingly.
So nice, thank you.
Raghu, I have a question. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thanks for the insightful session on the health. And after your session, I become fit as a fiddle. So my question is, where you are avoiding complete milk and their byproducts, right? So what is the supplement for the calcium?
There's several supplements. For example, sesame seeds, sesame oil, right? And and also the plant-based milk sources like your whether it is almond milk, coconut milk. Also, they have to a certain extent, but the main thing is sesame that can have. Just want to share my picture a bit. How my transformation. Give a minute. This I forgot to share. This is me. This is me within one year of change. Okay. This is my transformation journey from 103 kilos to right now 73. And you can see that the intermittent fasting also help you to anti-age. You can reduce your age with that. If you want to see how to become youthful, this is the way to do it. Any other question? If not, then I'll conclude here, and then we have table topic master for today. That will be distinguished Toastmaster Pramod.
Thank you, Raghu. Thank you so much. It was a very informative session, and all are valid facts. The only thing is you need to build willpower for doing these things, because if you have will, the one good thing which I saw in Raghu, whatever he detailed today, everything is right, because I have been known him for the last 4 years. So I have seen him in 103. I have seen him in in different stages, and he he showed a great amount of willpower in going to the extent and getting things done. Some of us are not even drinking water on time. Like, we know that water is very important in our life. We put alarms in our mobile phones, then we willingly postpone that. So maybe we should have one more session by Raghu, how to cultivate willpower for doing all those things. So first you need to look inside. You need to look inside and build what is required for the outside. Okay, let me go back to the table topic session. If you don't know what is table topic, let me just give you a little brief. I will select one of you from the audience and I'll give you a topic. You have 30 seconds to think about it. Then you can speak on it, for it, against it, or maybe something that comes in your mind. It can be a story, it can be anything. But the time allowed is 1 to 2 minutes. Minimum you have to speak for 1 minute and a maximum for 2 minutes. So after that, you get, when you see the red card, you have 30 seconds to wrap up or conclude your table topics in a graceful manner. So use it. And let me start with an experienced Toastmaster, Elios Theophilus. Elios.
Hello.
Are you ready?
I'm born ready.
Yes. Your topic is only a healthy body will have a healthy mind. Only a healthy body will have a healthy mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, Toastmasters, how many sugars that you consume today? And yes, if you want to be fit as a fiddle, of course, you need to consume less sugar. But yes, smile more because your smile is more or sweeter than sugar. So just eat less sugar and smile more. You can make the sugar inside of your smile. And I do believe if you smile, it can help you to boost your confidence and you will have a healthy mind because people see you as a reflection of themselves. If you feel like you are so tired, bored, or even you don't have the courage to speak up, especially, and you don't have the energy to say hi, because you don't say it, you just move it, but it's so slow, and people will can understand that you don't have such energy. So yes, it is a very great session by DTM Raghu here. It is helping us to maintain our health. Sometimes we don't understand why our body is having dysfunction or having a lower performance, and we just blame it on, I need more sleep, I just need more exercises. No, it is started with your mind. If you have the mindset of it, you will try your best to maintain your health and your body. So yes, fellow 40 people here, let's become a fit as a leader because I do believe healthy mind, healthy body, and of course, healthy relationship. Thank you, Ditya.
Thank you, Elios. Thank you. That was a dramatic turn of events that led to the topic finally. So now I would like to invite guest Kuti, if you are there. Yes, I can see you.
All right. Yep, sure.
Okay. So this is again a statement by Vivekananda. Even by playing football, you can see God. Even by playing football, you can see God.
Thank you for the question, Pramod. the question you are saying that even by playing football, you can see God. What he actually means, which I find according to my this thing, is that you see God everywhere. Like we were now going into more into religious this thing, but God can be anywhere. By playing God, what I understand from it, I mean, by playing football, what I understand is you have a healthy mind. So you're healthy if you can go up and play a sport called football. So you need to be healthy for that. Secondly, you have to be fit as a fiddle because you have two choices in playing football. One is sit down and watch. Yes, you can have a healthy mind. You can count the score. You can even bet on it, as most of the people do. They bet on football. You can watch TV. But playing football is where they say you can see God. You can see God anywhere. But the extra thing is they have put into your mind that, that goalpost is where I need to be, where the ball needs to go. That can only be done when you're playing football or playing any game where you are the person who is kicking that. So you have a destination. So playing football is exactly like what you do with your health. You know what is to be done. You can achieve that. Is you have to have something in view, something that you have an ambition to get to. So it is just a normal thing. God can be anything. God can be a health. God can be a health guru, and God can be what health tells you to do. So he just meant God as what you need to achieve at the other end. Thank you to our table topics master.
Wonderful, wonderful. Big round of applause.
Thank you.
Now I would like to invite our VP Education. Vrinda, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So a quote from Bible, Saint Augustine. It says, "When I am weak, then I am strong. When I am weak, then I am strong."
It's an interesting quote. When I'm weak, then I'm strong. And I think it's when you're at your lowest, you get the power to overcome everything and come out stronger. And I remember a friend saying when there was something happening at work and we were at our lowest, and she said, "There's nothing worse that's going to happen. Anything that happens from now on is just going to make us stronger because we have already reached rock bottom." So I strongly believe that it's the same with our health. It's the same with your mental fitness. You can become stronger if you're weaker just with the thought that and nothing else is going to come that will make you even weaker. If you're at your weakest, the outcome is going to be only greater, only bigger. You just have to be consistent, keep taking small steps, and you can achieve it. I remember another instance wherein health-wise, I was struggling with just pain and I was not knowing what is going to happen. I just took small bites. I was following a Sattvic diet, taking different exercise was a challenge, but I was doing small ways of walking, small distances. Then I increased, and I could walk a few kilometers, and then it went on. So again, it's a reminder: small steps, small beginnings, and you can't remain weak all the time. You will emerge stronger. Back to you.
Good. So be strong and weak at the same time. Yeah. Any volunteers, or maybe I can see if somebody wants to volunteer, you can do that. Otherwise, I'll just call Ramesh, Vamshi, Hriday Patel, Mabel.
Hello.
Mr. Inder Singh Khurana, are you up for a table topic?
Yeah. No. Just if you give me some topic, I can talk.
Okay. So your topic is self-love is the purest form of love.
Can you repeat it, please?
Self-love is the purest form of love.
Actually, by this we mean if a person cannot love himself, yeah, he cannot love anybody else.
Wonderful.
Because the love starts from yourself. If I am taking care of myself, then I will be able to take care of my nearest and my relatives and my friends and my society also. It goes step by step. We can not home. So when we start from ourselves, it goes to the society itself. Society again. First is myself, then is my family, then is my society, then my neighborhood and the country at large. So this self-love is the best form of love. Thank you.
That's really wonderful. That's really wonderful. Anybody wants to volunteer? Role players? I don't mind. Ashish?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. इंदर सिंह जी आप म्यूट कीजिए.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, Ashish, it's a complicated sentence. Get the meaning of that. Attention is the rarest and purest thing of generosity. Attention is the purest and rarest thing of generosity, or rarest form of generosity.
Dear Toastmasters and guests, nowadays when you go out with your friends or when you are in your family, what happens? Have you noticed or observed? Most of the time, people are on their mobile phone. And even if they are sitting and eating together, they are not paying attention to the other person, rather to the mobile phone. When the Toastmaster, the TTM Pramod told me this particular topic, one comic picture came into my mind. That was of a child looking at his father saying, I don't want any toys. I don't want any gifts from you. What I require is your time and attention. This is the most important gratitude or most important thing that you can give to another person, your attention, your time. And we should be thankful to the people who give them to us. With that, over to you, Tabletop Master.
Thank you. This statement, we normally tell people to switch on their cameras while attending a session and all, because we want to make sure that they are giving their attention to our efforts. So that's why I said it's the purest and rarest form of generosity. So giving attention, whether it is fubbing means we know what is snubbing. So when you are snubbing somebody using your phone, it is called fubbing. Like Vrinda is talking and I'm looking at my phone. In fact, I'm actually snubbing her talk, or I am cutting her talk, which is called fubbing. Since you talked about it, I just want to give you that technical term for that. It's called fubbing. PHUBBYING. Fubbing. Okay, with that, I end up the session of April topics. We have already 8:23. Now role player evaluation and other things are there. Raghu, back to you, the Toastmaster of the day. Maybe you can take the session forward and conclude it. Raghu, are you there?
Thank you very much, Pramod. I just want to conclude by, give a minute. Just want to conclude by giving you everything is in steps, 7 steps. And that will be this. Starting with cleaning, keeping your body clean within. That will start with your intermittent fasting and then eating healthy. And next thing is eat food that is living and avoid all the dead food. And third is sleep like a baby. Means sleep, have a sound sleep every day. At least 5 to 6 hours, but then it should be sound. The next thing is celebrate your body movement. Be active as much as possible. And then nourish the relationships, whatever relationship that you have, maintain your work-life balance and give time to your family. That will help you a lot. And if you have any relationship where you're broken, try to repair them. That will keep your mind free from the negativity. And next thing is live with a purpose. Whatever your passion that you have, try to rejuvenate that and then work upon that. Sometimes having a purpose where you can give back to society with a passion, it will help you a lot. And last thing is surrender yourself to nature and Almighty. This will help you in everything, right? I just want to give you the sources of the information that I had from my keynote. First thing is Sattvic Movement, Operational Healthy Habits, heart.org, exercise.about.com, and Natural Lost. Hope you will have something to take away, and that will help you a lot in your life. With that note, I conclude my session here and give back to the presiding officer of today, Distinguished Toastmaster Prabhu.
Before concluding the session, let me just invite the role players for the report. Let us start with timer. Shahid, can you just have a quick timer's report? Whether all table topics, we only had table topics. We didn't have any speech or evaluation. Maybe you can make it very fast.
Yeah. Thank you, DTM Pramod. And thank you for today's session. In the today's session, I could see everywhere health, 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 and health. So with this, I could come to know one saying like, as you sow, so you reap. So if you put good in yours, and that will show up outside. So with that note, I will just jump on to the today's timings. And today's our DTM Raghu. Instead of saying DTM Raghu with today's keynote speech, I could say it's a Dr. Raghu. It's not an exaggeration, I feel. And today for his keynote, he has spent 40 minutes of time. And for the Q&A, it's a 5 minutes, 30 seconds. And for the table topics, Toastmaster Ilios has taken 2 minutes, 13 seconds. And Kuti has taken 1 minute, 40 seconds. Vrunda, 1 minute, 29 seconds. Inder Khurana, 52 seconds. And Ashish, 57 seconds. With this note, I will hand over to the DTM Pramod.
Thanks, Shahid. Now it's time for the much dreaded report from the accounterist, Toastmaster Vrinda.
Thank you, DTM Pramod. Today is a different way of doing an R check because we were talking about health topics, and I thought of doing a health check on our speeches. And my benchmark was if there are less than 4 R's and Ums, I would consider it as a healthy or in the normal range. With that, I was carefully listening to everybody, right from DTM guest Ilios to guest Kuti, even guest Kanwar, who was here for the first time. And I haven't found anything which was beyond 4. So I would consider that everybody had a good speech and everybody is having a healthy speaking habit. Back to you.
Thank you. Ashish, grammarian report. I hope during your walk you could gather some of the good usages and not so good usages.
Yes. For the meeting, I did pay attention and I was on camera too. So thank you, DTM Pramod, and thank you, team. It was really a good meeting. And as Toastmaster Shahid told, it was health everywhere in the meeting. And everybody, all the speakers used the word of the day. So I was successful in that, and it was used several times in the meeting. It was used maximum by Raghu because he was speaking for the most of the time, but really impressed by Shahid because he was able to bring that several times in his short period of time what he spoke. Idiom of the day again was used quite well. Shahid used it once. TM Ilios used it twice, and Kipti used it once. So really nice that idiom of the day, everyone was fit as a fiddle today. There were many good usages. Blue frame, plum by 1 to 3 kgs, sedentary lifestyle, water is eternal juice, artificial insemination. Your health is in your hands. Look inside and build what is required for outside. That was amazing, TM Pramod. Born ready, TM Ilios. Great word. And I learned a new word, fubbing. So thank you, TM Pramod, for that. And there was even the table topics were really interesting and very good, probably lines which we can utilize in our speaking. Even by playing football, you can see God. When I am weak, then I am strong. Self-love is purest form of love. Love starts from yourself. So thank you for that one. And in the thing, the statement what you made was amazing. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot love anybody else. Team Vrinda used rock bottom. That was really good. Bad usages, I could not note any, but there is just one point which I, as a feedback which I can give to DTM Raghu. That is, I could not figure out when you were ending your sentences. So probably a pause would have helped me after a sentence to gain the full insight of the sentence. With that, over to you.
Thank you so much, Ashish, for that detailed and candid report. I would say it is honest report. It's time to end the meeting. We are 2 minutes. We crossed 8:32. That is 2 minutes beyond our regular time. So I would like to invite all the guests for our next meeting also. Next meeting is a mega meeting. You will see speakers, evaluators, role players from different countries. We have made arrangements for one person to take role from each country. It is going to be a mega meeting for us. And please put it in your friends group or WhatsApp group so that they can also attend. I'm looking forward to see all these faces again in the next week. With that humble note, let me conclude the meeting. Raghu, we can stop recording as well. And if you really want to continue with your informal chat and understanding each other, please have some informal talk. And after that, Raghu will close the meeting. Thank you. I really enjoyed. I hope you also did the same.